Titan, one of the most durable and hard metal on the ground. Expert people call it the winged metal of supersonic speeds, the metal of the future. Even its title, meaningful, is familiar to us from childhood, of the ancient myths about legendary heroes, Titans. One of them, Prometheus, gave fire to people and taught them different crafts and paid for this with his freedom. A metal was named after the dedicated god, and today gives people new opportunities. Because its properties are unique, it is durable, lightweight, and corrosion resistant. Scientists have proven that it is the strongest metal in the world. Its strength is 6 times higher than the strength of aluminum, and it can be used in different temperature ranges, from the lowest to the highest. For example, it is hard to maintain magnesium and aluminum in hot environments. Titanium is resistible in all ranges of temperature. Alloys can withstand even when it is plus 500 degrees Celsius. That is why the possibility of applying it are endless. The development of this metal was a real breakthrough in the history of mankind, and it gave the opportunity to use titanium in various fields. It can be anything from jewelry, eyewear, to sea ships and spacecrafts. Half of the total titanium in the world is used in the aerospace industry, and it is used in aircraft building with speeds close to the speed of sound and even surpassing it. Chemical industry and energy production take about 40% of titanium. For example, pipes made of titanium are widely used in oil production. The remaining 10% of the titanium goes to jewelry, manufacturing of sports equipment, and medicine. By the way, the latter is especially significant. Titanium is so compatible with the human body that the bone tissue from this material is a great opportunity, scientists say. That is why artificial limbs and other implants for injured people are made of titanium. The advantages of titanium are obvious.
Благородные металлы, они не отторгаются. Но для более широкого применения, конечно, подходит титан.
Precious metals are not rejected by our body, but for wider use, of course, titanium is more preferable. It is practically not rejected. It does not react with the corrosive environment inside a human body. And so it is the most promising for spare parts, as we say. These are artificial joints, titanium plates to replace bone defects of the cranial vault and others. Also for dental implants, well, there are a lot of examples.
Также импланты для стоматологии, для зубов, и очень-очень много примеров.
For Kazakhstan, titanium has a strategic importance. For its reserves, the Republic occupies the 10th place in the world. Although it is one of the most common metal in the earth, in nature it exists only in the form of various compounds. To get titanium in its pure form is a laborious task. Initially, since it took more than 120 chemist years for the discovery of the element, and the creation of large-scale industry in general was only possible on the basis of the achievements of vacuum metallurgy. Titanium industry is an extremely difficult production. Today, there are only units of it in the world. In Kazakhstan, the most developed one is Ust-Kamennogorsk Titanium Magnesium Plant. It is among 7 producers of titanium sponge in the world, only 5 of which are certified in the use of titanium sponge products for aerospace. East Kazakhstani Combine is among those 5 producers. Everyone who is familiar with the activity of titanium magnesium plant know that we have traditionally worked in the military aerospace sector. The company is a vertically integrated producer of titanium, from raw materials to production with high added value. Its own Satpaya field in Kokpekti area serves as the main source of raw materials, ilmenite ore. In the year, it produces more than 1 million tons of rock mass and releases about 15,000 tons of ilmenite concentrate. From it, titanium is extracted. The difficulty of obtaining it consists in that the metal, which in the molten state avidly absorbs oxygen from the air, nitrogen, hydrogen, and reacts with the carbohydrate, iron, and many other elements, the amount of impurities should not exceed 100 and sometimes thousands of a person. The amount of impurities should not exceed 100 and sometimes thousands of a person. Otherwise, the resulting titanium becomes unsuitable for use as a structural material. Therefore, during the melting and shaping metal on delivery and cooling the ingot, and during the heat treatment and welding of titanium, it is isolated from contact with air. All these operations are performed in vacuum or under protection of inert gas, argon or helium. The requirements for the purity of the metal is so large, and it is so difficult to ensure that the titanium is reduced in the steel hermetic apparatus filled with an inert gas. In world practice, including Kazakhstan, the priority is given to the development of a magnesium-received method of producing titanium. Feedstock, titanium slag, is chlorinated with gaseous chlorine to produce titanium tetrachloride. The resulting product is purified from impurities and recovering magnesium. This forms a titanium sponge and magnesium chloride. The sponge is crushed and sent to the consumer. Since 1994, titanium here is exported to international markets. Japan, the US, Russia, China, the main part of the products in their jaws are used for their own needs. So the share of Uсть-Каменогорsk titanium magnesium plant accounts for 20% of world exports. At the same time, the share of the Kazakh titanium in the US market is more than 50%. The reason is that the company is one of the few independent manufacturers of integrated high-quality titanium sponge in the world.
На сегодняшний день доля титано-магниевого комбината на мировых рынках это
Today, TMK's share of the world market is 11%, from 17% in the niche of high-quality titanium. We hope to realize our plans to increase the share to get 14% of the world market share and 20% of high-quality titanium. That's our goal.
И высококачественном титане до 20%. Это наша цель.
Furthermore, even in the most difficult years, titanium magnesium plant did not interrupt business relationships and collaborations with leading research organizations in Kazakhstan, CIS, and non-CIS countries. And it's not only contributed to the improvement of existing techniques and technologies, and the creation of long-term programs of development of titanium magnesium industry in Kazakhstan, including the organization of new productions titanium-containing products. For example, in 2010, the plant for the production of titanium ingots and alloys for the aerospace, oil and gas, and other industries started to operate. The volume of investments amounted to about $90 million. The new facility has increased the profitability of the enterprise more than 3 times. Product smelting plant successfully withstands competition from foreign producers. On the basis of redistribution, the production of titanium ingots and alloys at the plant was able to move away from the raw material orientation to new possibilities of cooperation with foreign enterprises for the processing of titanium ingots into finished products. And here in 2014, a new joint Kazakh-Korean venture for the production of titanium slabs was launched.
ТО «Посук Титаниум» — это совместное предприятие крупнейшего сталелитейщика в мире южнокорейской компании POSCO.
POSCO Titanium is a joint venture of the largest steel maker in the world, South Korea's manufacturer Rosco, and leading titanium products in the world of Uсть-Каменогорsk titanium magnesium plant. Like many projects of UK TMP, this project has many things we do for the first time. The titanium magnesium combined, together with POSCO Titanium LLP, will access world markets of flat-rolled products for the first time. Titanium Magnesium Works with POSCO Titanium will supply products for the civilian sector for the first time. First of all, it is the construction of shipbuilding and water desalination plants.
Это строительство опреснительных установок, водоснабжения.
Overall, the project will significantly enhance the competitiveness of the Kazakh titanium and magnesium products in the world markets. Moreover, it is beneficial for both sides. The company POSCO possesses technologies for the production of various products from the titans. POSCO has a raw material. By combining our efforts, we can reduce the cost of production. Usually, company buys raw materials from someone, then makes products. We have a single chain, so our partnership gives us great opportunities in the world market. But this path is not easy. After the opening of the company for almost a year, it is necessary to test and to certify the Kazakh titanium in Korea.
Особенности титанового производства — очень длинный длительный процесс получения готового продукта.
Unique features of the production of titanium is a very long process of the finished product. It takes more than a year to make a finished product from the finished slab, and the end result is the consumer who tests it. It's proof if we correspond or do not correspond to the quality requirements. Throughout the year, our products are tested. We also passed 2 technical audits of the company POSCO here on this site. Discrepancies were found. That is, the company POSCO included in our list of approved suppliers.
Несоответствий не выявлено. То есть компания POSCO включила нас в список одобренных поставщиков.
Here it is, the result of months of the teamwork at a new innovative plant. Titanium slabs weighing 10 tons. In honor of it, the company staged a special ceremony with the participation of international investors. After all, the event marks a new era in the titanium industry of the Republic.
Представьте, что у вас есть сырье, сляб.
Imagine that you have the raw materials, a slab, and this is the finished product. It is a very expensive repartition, redistribution. Our slab compared with bars is a product with added value, because it goes through several metallurgical processes in order to have finished product.
Несколько металлургических переделов для того, чтобы уже готовить прокат или там дальнейшие изделия.
We have tested these products. After all, from the experimental slabs, we need to manufacture the products and to test it. But the wait was worth it. Now we can together produce goods of the highest quality. For the production of some products, a new factory purchased the most modern equipment. For the first time in Kazakhstan, innovative technologies for the production of titanium ingots and slabs by electron beam melting are used. We never had such technology. Special electron beam furnace is central in this technology. This is the real pride of the plant. It is one of the most powerful in the world. Each of its 6 electron beam gun has a capacity of 800 kilowatts. In addition, it is also very high, 6 meters above the ground and 6 meters below it, made on special order. The second one closest to it is only in America, but it is significantly inferior in terms of the effectiveness of the Kazakhstan, experts say. Over the time, you can smelt titanium slabs weighing 20 tons.
Печь уникальная, суммарная мощность 4800 киловатт.
This oven is unique. Its total capacity is 4,800 kilowatts, equipped with 6 cannons and 2 melting chambers. Each camera has 3 melting zones. Melting zone, clarification zone, where the melt is produced and refined, and crystallization zone, where just the formation of alloy produced. The furnace can be operated in a continuous mode. The maximum slab produces 20 to 24 tons.
Значит, производимый сляб 20-24 тонны.
Here is how a slab in nearly finished form looks like, tells Arman Halil, a furnace operator. This 20-tonner only needs to pass a surface treatment. In front of you, there is a titanium slab, one of the first slabs. This slab is subsequently to be exported to South Korea. According to the concluded agreements, the first batch of commercial purity titanium slabs will go to the construction of a nuclear power plant in South Korea.
Титан – металл будущего. Все, что связано, его свойства.
Titanium is the metal of the future. People didn't use its properties, the chemical, physical, its refining methods to full capacity. Therefore, the implementation of such projects, it is the approach of the future to strengthen the share of titanium in the world markets.
Это усиление доли рынка титано-магниевой промышленности, титано-магниевого комбината на мировых рынках.
The project for the production of titanium ingots and slabs is at a new development stage of the program Titanium Industry in Kazakhstan. Within its framework, reserves of titanium resources in the country are explored and confirmed. The work on the extraction of ilmenite and titanium slag production is commissioned. It has increased power of the main metallurgical units, stopped dumping wastewater and reduced emissions. The management system of industrial safety and the environmental plant complies with the international standards. And the titanium is recognized as one of the most ecologically pure metals on Earth, because titanium doesn't have magnetic properties. It is biologically inactive and does not cause adverse reactions in humans. And the scope of this metal use will expand, experts believe. In general, modern industry would not have achieved significant progress in its development if not for the use of titanium. Scientists, with the help of the metal, create and test the latest models of equipment capable of operating in conditions close to the extreme. Today, no doctors, no athletes, no architects, no food workers work without it. Equipment manufactured on the basis of this material meet the highest quality requirements. Kazakh titanium is valued around the world as the most pure one. Just a year on, a new enterprise intends to produce up to 6,000 tons of titanium slabs.